I was born in a provincial town in Czechoslovakia. It was close to the Polish border. It was First World War, yeah. Oh no, sorry, Second World War. Second World War. And I remember long ago you have asked me about Second World War, and I tell you that I can't tell you anything because I was a preschool kid. But before this interview, I really thought about it a little bit, and I understand that children take part in the war as well, and that it great extent depends on their parents, how do they take it. And I can remember few things, now I can remember few things that happened to me when I was child in war. Well, first thing I have noticed when I was going out, that there is a lot of stuff behind the front door, and it was suitcases, some food, some sleeping bags, and something for camping and so on. And I said, Father, why is it there? And he said, well, we have to be ready because we may have to run. I said, why? And he said, because sometimes soldiers came and take people's flats and live in them. And we don't want to live here with anybody. So if they come, we will be running. Sometimes we heard sirens, ooh, 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 like that, and we had to go underground. And every big house has underground shelter, really. That was meant to be for saving vegetables, coal and storage, but during the war it was adapted to living, less or more, because it has basic things in it like water and food and so on, because when we went down we didn't know how long we'll be staying there. So I experienced these sounds, which are very scary, you know, if you do something and the sirens come on, but I knew what was it, so. What happened that they even let me go play outside, and I was allowed to play with anybody. They are not telling me these are the Germans, because Germans and Czechs live in one street and they were in the war with each other. You see, that was stupid because we were close to the border. And so I was allowed to play with German kids, but some other Czech kids were not allowed to play with German kids. No, I am telling this because I was happy how they guided me through the war, because it was not always easy, because we don't have enough of food, say, and I have to go with my father on the bike, and we went around the farm and we begging for food. We pay for it, but money was nothing. Like when I went to play with Trudy, that was my German friend, I came home and I said, Mommy, Trudy has, you know what Trudy had today? Trudy had bread, and on bread was butter, and on butter was jam. And I am so hungry. And Mother say, well, here is a piece of bread, butter and jam will come later after the war, she said. So this was another thing my parents have done very well, that they stopped me from being scared.